go to my playoff predictions. So, playoff predictions, man. What do we got here? In the NFC, we have the Packers 1, Saints 2, Seahawks 3, Washington 4, Bucks 5, Rams 6, and the Bears 7. In the AFC, we have Chiefs 1, Bills 2, Steelers 3, Titans 4, Ravens 5, Browns 6, Colts 7. So let's go down the matchups. This weekend, we got Saints versus Bears. I'm going to take the Saints in a very, very close game. I don't trust Mitch. The Bears have been a highly inconsistent team, but I think that the Bears are going to bring it because I don't trust the Saints either. And I know their record says I should trust them. I know Drew Brees say I should trust him. Sean Payton say I should trust him. That offense, those offensive weapons and that defense says I should trust him. I just don't. I think the Bears are going to muddy it up, make it ugly. And because the Saints don't have the home field advantage that they once had because there's no fans in the stands, I think that it's a close game. Seahawks versus Rams. I'm going to take the Rams in this one. Yeah, I'm taking the underdog here. I'm going to take the backup. I don't even care if the backup's playing or if Goff is playing. I'm taking the Rams here because Jalen Ramsey owns DK. DK got to ask Jalen Ramsey to put on his cleats before the game. So what Jalen Ramsey does to these big receivers, I'm talking about the big physical receivers, takes them out the game. And if you take that over-the-top threat away from Russ, you force them to throw the ball underneath, and that Rams defense is ferocious. I mean, they are freaking ferocious. What are they? They're the number one scoring defense in the league. Come on, man. They're only giving up 18.5 points. The Seahawks offense or defense is hit and miss, and Jamal Adams is dealing with injury. He may play, but I like the Rams in an upset. Washington football team versus Tampa Bay. I'm sorry. I always like to call Tom Brady's team the Pats, but Tampa Bay, Tom Brady. I should put TB together. Anyways, I think it's going to be a close game. It's going to be a slobber knocker. And as much as I want to pick the Washington football team in an upset, I just can't bet against Tom Brady, especially against Taylor Heineken. I'm sorry. I don't even like Heineken. I drink American over here, but I just can't pick the Washington football team versus Tom Brady. It's going to be an ugly game. They're going to keep it close. They're going to take it into the fourth quarter. But at the end of the day, Brady's experience and the tools they have on that team will prevail. So continuing in the NFC, so then that's going to take us to the next round. We're going to have the Pack are going to meet the Rams, and the Saints are going, the Pack. Sorry, yes. Yeah. Pack versus Rams, then we're going to have Saints versus Tom Brady for the third time. I got the Pack to beat the Rams because, hey, look here, I'm riding this Aaron Rodgers bandwagon until it falls off. Stroke like A-Rod. Then we have the Saints versus Tampa Bay. Third time playing. I just don't see somebody beating Tom Brady 3 times in a row. I just can't see it happening. And guess what? Saints get sent home early. Tom Brady meets Aaron Rodgers in the NFC Championship. And that's the battle. The battle of number 12. 2 of the best I've watched my entire football life to play against each other. And I have Aaron Rodgers representing NFC in the Super Bowl. Stroke like A-Rod. Next, man. Go to the AFC. So we got Bills and Colts, 2 versus 7. Give me the Bills in a close-ish game, but it's not. It's going to be a close-ish game, but the Bills are going to win. Pitt versus Browns. I got Pitt close, man. I don't trust Ben's arm right now. He's not been good on offense. He can't throw the ball down the field, and they can't run the ball. But it's the Browns. Can you really pick the Browns to win a playoff game? No head coach. They're missing an offensive lineman. They're missing one of their receivers. COVID really ate them up, man. I just can't bet with that. So let's go Pittsburgh. Titans, Baltimore. Give me Lamar. Big trust. Yes, sir. They're going to avenge last year's loss, and they're going to beat the Tennessee Titans, and Lamar is going to get his first playoff victory to get that monkey off of his back. Next round, we're going to get KC, Baltimore. Guess what? Lamar is going to keep rolling. He's going to send KC home. KC ended the season slow. They didn't play their starters the last week, and that's just too much time off. I mean, you got to buy, and then Mahomes didn't play the last week of the year. I don't like that. Too much rest. They're playing like they already have the championship in the bag. Lamar and them, they've been hungry. They've had must-win games for the last 5 weeks, and that's another one they're gonna have. Sorry, Patty Mahomes, you got to go home. Bills versus Pittsburgh. Guess what? As much as we love the Bills and how good they've looked, I'm taking Pittsburgh. Yeah, I said I didn't trust Big Ben, but I think they're gonna get it in. Big Ben, those wide receivers, Juju on the beat. We're gonna Corvette, vet. We're gonna tick top, just all that, yeah. And we're gonna have Lamar versus Pittsburgh in the AFC Championship. Yes, AFC North, the best division in football. And guess who I got winning? Big trust. We got big trust and stroke like Erad in the Super Bowl. And you know what? You know I'm going with? I'm going to be rooting for trust. But we going to discount, double check on their ass. Super Bowl number 2. And we're going to get the trifecta. MVP, Super Bowl MVP, Super Bowl all in the same season. Yes, sir. Aaron Rodgers, my guy.